Well, good morning. It is second morning out, day 3 for us, and what a beautiful morning it is. It pretty much drizzled and rained most of the night. It's not super muddy now. It's had a little bit of time to dry up, but yeah, it was definitely a cool night last night. Everyone's kind of up around having some coffee. Ruben and Rick are getting ready to head out, and so they're packing up their gear now. And Matt and I still have one more day to go out and play, figure out what we're going to do a little bit later, but yeah, stick with us and we're going to be doing some more outdoor adventuring. Thumbs up. Well, as Ruben and Rick prepare their gear to get out of here, and they're almost there, Matt and I are staying behind for another day, and we are preparing for what looks like could be a severe rainstorm coming on here. We're hearing thundering and lightning, and this looks like perhaps could be the biggest one of the weekend so far. We're just kind of keeping an eye on it, but we're trying to get our gear together here too, so we can be prepared when this nasty stuff hits. Alright, it's about close to noontime on Monday, Labor Day. And a couple of our camping partners are getting ready to hit the trail and head back to town. So I want to thank Ruben and Rick for hanging out with us this weekend. It's been a fun time, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
It's been a good trip. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. Got in some great hikes. Got out to the peak, looked over both of the valleys at the same time. Awesome lightning and thunderstorms. Nothing we couldn't handle. I mean, some light rain here, but it sure put on a show for us.
Yeah.
Had some good laughs and some good suds with some good buds.
Heck yeah, man.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks
and don't forget to subscribe to Roger's channel, because we do stuff like this all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, and likewise to Rick Earthplace channel.
We try to put stuff out.
And the Monzano Man also.
Yeah.
Be sure and check out the Monzano Man
check
channel.
it out. Got stuff coming out, so hopefully we'll populate it and keep you guys entertained.
Right on. Yep. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Matt,
yeah, thank
Southwest,
you.
thanks for having us, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, it's Monday afternoon, and Rick and Ruben have both hit the road. So Matt and I are still here. There's Matt. Boom, there's Matt right there. We are talking about taking a short hike, but what has stalled us out is the brutal lightning storm that's popping around us. And we were looking at some of this stuff, and it's almost a little close for our liking, so we're going to kind of stay put here and get shelter in the truck if we need to. But we're going to hopefully wait for this to pass over, and we're going to take a hike and go look at some beautiful country. Well, it's Monday afternoon, and we could kind of see this coming. It's raining, so Matt and I pulled out a shelter. Matt broke out the shelter, and we managed to get it up and got ourselves out of the rain, so we're having a bite to eat. But we're still able to enjoy the outdoors, but not have to be inside a car or a tent. I think Matt's sitting over here.
Hey,
There's Matt. Yep.
enjoying some lunch, having some chips here, and yeah, we're underneath the tarp here. We don't have to get wet, but we can still be outside and enjoy the breeze and the fresh air, and it's awesome.
Well, I think we're hoping that eventually, if we're lucky, the rain will stop, so we can maybe go take a hike and fly the drone and do some other stuff.
Yep, exactly. I think we'll get lucky, but at the moment we're going to have to just ride it out, and we're doing it in style.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. No complaining here, right?
No complaining here.
Yeah, no complaining whatsoever. So we're going to hang out here for a little bit and then see what happens. We may end up hanging here for more than just a bit from the look of those dark clouds over Matt's shoulder there. Yeah, so hang with us. Well, finally, after about 2 hours, the rain seems to have stopped. At least for now. At least for now, we're seeing a little bit of blue sky back to our west, which is a good thing. So we thought we would take a short hike that we've been waiting to do. So we're going to take off and we're going to head on down to the point and probably play with the drone. I think Matt's going to fire up the drone.
Aerial videography with us and see what we can capture.
Yeah.
Before the next rainstorm, anyway.
Before the next rain starts, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, so we are at the point here, which is a spectacular view. Gotta be extra careful because it's been raining up there and everything's wet. And I'm gonna slip on a wet rock. But we're gonna walk out here to the point, and holy cow, look at that view. Now we're looking at the lower Chama Canyon and the Chama River. This side canyon, which feeds in over here to our right, is called Gallina Canyon. And that thing is pretty good size, and it's beautiful. All the reds and all the different layers is just truly spectacular. You can see a grove of cottonwood trees down in the bottom down there. Beautiful country. Look at that. Wow, you can see almost all the way to Los Alamos. And in the very background, you can see Abiquiu Lake. Here in the foreground, from Abiquiu, down at the bottom, we're seeing a bunch of green farm-looking areas, and that is the Desert of Christ Monastery, and that's where we got our Monk Triple Ale beer from and have been drinking the last few days. Came from just about a mile or so, mile and a half down that way. So that's kind of cool. Beautiful country. Well, the rain has stopped and we've had a bite for dinner. It's cloudy, overcast, but the weather's really nice, so we were thinking we might just take a stroll up this trail here and maybe walk into some animals or something, some kind of wildlife. So we thought we'd just take a short hike, and we're gonna head up that direction and see what we can see. Well, moving on down the trail here, you can really see how beautiful this forest is. It's been thinned out many years ago, so there's a lot of down stuff, but you can really see for a long ways, which means the animals can also see from a long ways coming too. So, but we're hoping to come across something. You don't know unless you get out and look. Okay, well, we've made our turnaround point. We're gonna start heading back towards camp. Haven't really seen much of anything, actually. Kind of surprised. Walked over here to a little water tank reservoir thing and didn't even see any tracks. So everything's hiding out. Hunting season's starting, so they may sense that, and that's why they're staying put. Anyway, walking back to camp. Quarter mile or so. We're not that far out. Got to find the road first. Right over here. And moving on as we get towards the end of our hike. Gonna look back over there in the trees. And my tent stands out. The white and the blue. Alright, the sun is out for the first time today. Well, we've made it to our third night out here on the Golodrina Mesa. It's been a beautiful trip. We've had a little bit of rain. Actually, all 3 days we had a pretty good amount today, so we spent a little bit of time under a shelter, but nevertheless it was still beautiful, smelt great. The weather other than that has been just perfect. It's been a great few days, huh, Matt?
Sure has.
I got Matt sitting over here. And
Hey, guys.
Mr. Southwest Backpacker.
Yep, hanging out here at the top of Golodrina Mesa with Candyman Raj, and it's been an awesome 3 days out here.
Been a great 3 days. We just went out a little bit ago and took Matt's drone out to the point.
Yep.
And got just some spectacular video.
Yes.
And so you're going to have to be sure to check in with the Southwest Backpacker YouTube channel and check out some of that stuff, because it's going to be just jaw-dropping.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
epic.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
always.
IMAX quality for sure.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
It's been a good time. We're not done.
Nope.
We still got some more stuff to do tomorrow. We're going to drive out and look at some more weird, beautiful scenery and play with the drones some more. So we still got another day to go.
Yes, we do.
But I think we're about done for tonight.
I think so.
I think we're going to finish off our beer. We are actually drinking Monk's Triple Ale, which is brewed, I'm going to say about 1.5 miles from here. Just over the rim and down the river about a mile is where the Christ of the Desert Monastery is, and that's where the this Monk's Triple Ale is brewed, and it is delicious. And let me tell you,
It's good.
9.2% alcohol by volume, which it's a pretty tasty beer. I'll just say it like that,
For
right,
as-
Matt?
For as strong of an alcohol content that it is, it's a very tasty beer.
It is
Yeah.
delicious. So we're going to finish off our beer and think about heading off to bed here in a little bit, and then we'll start it all over again in the morning. Finish it off. Thumbs up. All right, well, it is Tuesday morning. It's our 4th day out. We've been starting to kind of pack things up. We've had some coffee, and there is not a cloud hardly in the sky. What a change from the last 4 days. Got a little chilly last night, probably the colder that it's been, probably down into the 40s, but it was great. I had a best night's sleep that I've had in nights. So it was all good. We're going to pack it up here and get ready to head out. Probably make one more stop on the way out to a spot we like to call the Cliffs, and that overlooks the Chama Canyon. We'll stop there and have lunch and show you some more beautiful country. So stay with us. All right, well, we're winding down day 4.
Day 4.
Out here in the Santa Fe National Forest up on the Golodrina Mesa. It's been a pretty cool weekend. We've had a little bit of rain. Not enough to stop us from doing anything.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's been a great trip, but we're winding it up here at Golodrina Mesa, and we're going to head out to another lookout spot, so we're going to show you some more cool country. So anyway, we're leaving here. It's been a great time, man.
It's been a great time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Stay with us. We're not done. All right, well, we've made it to our final stop of the day, and we drove out here up on the rim overlooking the Chama Canyon, and the view here is just simply spectacular. We're going to walk up to the edge of the rim here, and I'll spin the camera around so you can see the beautiful country and not look at me. Let's look at this. Looks like rain in the mountains already. Yeah. Look at that view. We'll walk over here to the very edge. Check this out. And there's the river. My cabin. And that is the Rio Cebolla.
Yeah, we got to do a couple of flights here.
Matt wants to break out the drone and do a flight.
Couple flights, because having you stand here.
Hello, welcome to the Canyonman Raj YouTube channel and my outdoor adventures. Stay with us. We got so much cool stuff to look at and do. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Stay with us. Thank you for watching. We always appreciate the subscribers and thumbs up. Well, that's going to complete our trip here. We've stopped at the rim and decided to take a few pictures, and the weather looks like it might be getting ready to change again, so we're going to press on and get out of the mountains here while the weather's still decent and while the road is still passable. Matt's gathering up his drone equipment, and we're going to get out of here. Okay, well, this is going to wind down our trip here, 4-day, 3-night trip into the Golodrina Mesa, part of the Santa Fe National Forest here in New Mexico. I got to thank my buddy, Matt the Southwest Backpacker, for hanging out with me. We've done a lot of cool stuff, shot a lot of cool video, a lot of awesome drone video that this guy put out. He's really getting good, and be sure to check out the Southwest Backpacker's YouTube channel for some of that epic drone video. You will not be disappointed. But at that point, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And we always enjoy the thumbs up, so those make us feel good. Any questions or comments, be sure and leave them down below for myself or the Southwest Backpacker. I would also like to thank, in the end, Ruben, the Manzano Man, and Rick Earthplay, who hung out with us for a few days too. They were great company.
Yeah.
They had to bail on us a week or a day early because they had work obligations. But we wanted to be sure and thank them for their time out here with us. So, that being said, it's been a great trip.
It's been a great trip.
All right, well, stay tuned for the next Canyonman Outdoor Adventures. It will not be very long away, and it's going to be a good one, guaranteed.
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 As always.
All right, thank you for watching. Thumbs up.